Welcome, welcome, welcome. My journey started because I used to have these really painful migraines. And they would start in this part of my body, and then they would rivet down my neck. And my sister one day said to me, why don't you try this thing out called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique? Now, I have a PhD in cancer research from Oxford University. So my response was very dismissive. I was like, huh? You want me to learn some alternate therapy medicine? Are you crazy? Like, as in, give me paracetamol and codeine any day. It works faster, and I don't have to explore any of my emotions. There was another day, though, when I had this 100 on 100 headache. Okay, now how many of you here have a parent? Put your hand up. You have a mother or a father? Put your hand up. Okay. How many of you in this room have a child? Put your hand up. How many of you in this room have ever been a child? Put your hand up. That's like everybody, unless you are an alien from Mars. So, now, have you ever done this though? The parent says to you, khale, khale, lele, do this. And you go, no. It's like no matter what the parent says to you, you go, no. You decide, no, I'm not doing what you're telling me. Even if it's a really good thing. It's like so good for you. Like, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I was like that. I'm sorry, So I was like that. And Mama said, let me try this EFT thing on you. I'm like, no, you're not trying that voodoo, weird tapping technique on me. So parents, and I think something happens when the baby gets born. Like the baby pops out the womb, and both parents suddenly become really great salespeople. I don't know how it happens, but suddenly, in an instant, 1 minute mein, fatafat, such good salespeople. So she used the bribing wala tactics at this point. It's not the best tactic to use, by the way. I would recommend using some higher level tactics to convince your children next time. Anyway, she's like, dekho, because she knew my weakness was massage. I love to have a massage, and I love neck massage, She's like, theek hai, chalo. If it works, doesn't work, you'll get a neck massage. This is a great deal now. I'm like, I wish my stockbroker had deals like this too, No matter how much I invest, I will get a return anyway, I was like calling my stockbroker, you know what? Mom's doing this, so you do the same. He's like, no, you invest. It's a one-way transaction. Only if the market goes up, you benefit. So this was a good deal to me. So Ma said to me, what number's your headache at? And I was like, Ma, it's a 10 on 10, and it's right here on my temple, and it's throbbing, and it's a red in color. So then Ma said to me, follow along with me and do what I'm doing. So you do the same as me. Is that okay? You can all be my mothers for now. So she said, tap here. So do it with me, follow along. She just said, tap here. And she asked me to say some statements out loud. So she tapped here, and I repeated after. So she said, even though, and I said, even though. So she went, even though I have this headache, it's a 10 on 10, and it's a red color. And I don't like this headache, and I don't like what you're doing with me now. I'm doing it anyway. I love and accept myself. And then I took a breath in, so take a breath in with me. And I took a breath out. And then I said it again, even though I have this headache. It's a 10 on 10. It's really hurting me. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though it really hurts. And I wish I didn't have it. I love and accept myself anyway. And then Ma said to me, tap here. So I tapped here. This headache. It's red. This red headache. It's really red. It's very headachy. It's so red. I don't like it. I don't like this headache. And then coming here, so you can do this way, you can do this way, you can do this way. So coming here, this headache. And then she did the finger points, which is here. This headache, this headache, headache, headache. Even though I have this headache, And it really hurts. I love and accept myself. And then Ma just got me to hold here, between the little finger and the next finger. And she just said, breathe in. And out. Do you know what happened to my headache? It went down from a 10 to a 5. And do you know the thought I had is, do I let my mama know? Or shall I just tell her it's a number 10? Yeah, I know. I did tell her it's a number 5. As in I admitted, okay, this stuff works, whatever. Okay. And then she kept going. So then we did another round, even though I have this headache. It was a 10 on 10. Now it's a 5 on 10. I love and accept myself. And then she asked me a curious question. She said, how does the headache make you feel? I knew what it made me feel. It's whether I was willing to share it. And I said, it makes me feel weak. Makes me feel helpless, because I was a strong, independent. And so we did another round, even though it makes me feel really weak. I love and accept myself. Really helpless. So helpless. Really weak. So weak. Very helpless. This headache. This headache. This headache. This headache. This headache. आप मुझसे भी पूछ सकते हैं. This headache. And then come here and just breathe in and out. My headache went down to a 0. My pride got in the way. And I said, Mama, it's a 3. But on the inside, I knew something happened that day. And I went on the internet secretly and I looked up this EFT thing, this tapping thing, emotional freedom technique, which my sister was also engaged in. In fact, as you breathe in and out, I want you to take a sip of water. Make sure you take a sip of water. Open your bottles. That's why you've all got bottles. So can I teach these points to you? Okay. So the way it works is you begin by tapping here. Okay. This is known as the karate chop point. Okay. So you begin by tapping here and you say a statement. So it begins with, for example, even though and so you fill in whatever the problem is, okay? You know what? You have it. I've given this to you. Just give me a second. I love and accept myself. In your blue booklets, if you turn to page number 9, page number 9 in your booklets, yeah? So can you see step 1? Yeah, identify the problem by asking yourself. So you begin by asking yourself, what am I stressed about? What is stressing me out? And then you give that a number. What number is that stress at? You can even ask yourself, where in the body do you feel that stress? So do that for a moment right now. Just take a moment to scan your body. Sometimes it's physical tension. Sometimes it's mental tension. Sometimes it's just a thought, something happening in life. Tension at work, tension at home. And just notice, where do you feel that tension on the inside? Do any of you have any tension in your body right now? None of you do? You do? Where is it, sir, in your body, your tension? In your leg, okay, great. Right leg, yeah? Thank you. Who else, yeah? Lower back, yeah, great. Where is yours? Lower back. Heel, very good. Heels, very good. Anyone else? On your back here. Here, yes. Okay, good. That's it. That's exactly what you do. Now, if you haven't got physical tension, how many of you don't have a physical sensation right now? Put your hand up. No physical. Okay, great. If you haven't got a physical sensation, this is what you do instead. You ask yourself, is there anything else that's stressing you out? For example, something that could be stressing you out. You know, I know sometimes when I'm in Mumbai in the traffic, it's not a city, it's a country. It's quicker for me to go from Bangalore to Mumbai than it is for me to travel from Mumbai to Mumbai, yeah? And I need a passport anyway to cross over from the place you're living in. So it's like a different time zone only, like to go across. So you can just ask yourself, you know, what is bothering me in my life right now? And where in the body do I feel that? Okay? So identify the problem. The second is you measure it on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is really high and 1 is not high at all. So that's step 2. Okay? Now, once you've done step 1 and step 2, the next step is you begin here at the karate chop. And you say the phrases out loud. So let's do it again together, okay? This time we're just going to go, even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. So come on. Even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. You know what makes this work? In addition to the fact you're tapping on meridians in the body that release tension. So these meridians are based on acupressure and acupuncture. Did you know acupuncture is one of the oldest alternate therapy methods available? And it has the vast amount of clinical data as well. And so we're just tapping on acupuncture points. So it's cleaning the nadis, it's cleaning the meridians. At the same time as we're saying statements, even though I have this problem, I love. So during this seminar, I said I would teach 4 things. The first was how to let go. The second is how to accept. The third is how to heal illness, or how to heal. And the fourth is how to open to infinite peace. So the first, the letting go process. Even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. Okay? Take a moment to bring a problem that you have right now on the inside. There is no need to share it with me. Just if you have a problem on the inside, take a moment to bring that problem into your mind's eye. And notice, where do you feel that problem on the inside? Where in the body? And give that problem a number. Give it a number. And you can even say the number out loud for yourself. And then what you do is just tap. So tap along with me. And I'll just use the word, I have this problem, okay? Even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. Even though I have this problem, and I can feel it in my, so you fill in where in the body you can feel it, and the number is, I love and accept myself. Now, the next part is, so when you tap on these points, you're only going to say the problem statement. You're only going to say the location in the body, and you're only going to say the number. Got it? So, I'll say this problem, this number, this location. You whisper out for yourself, though, the name of your problem, the number, and where in the body. Got it? So, this problem, this number, this location, this problem, this number, this location, this problem, this number, this location, this problem. So the reason I leave this hand out, this finger, is because the tapping point is on this side. It's not on this side, it's on this side. And the person who developed it, he was an American, and he felt that maybe his fellow Americans wouldn't remember. So he just said leave out the finger completely. But if you wanted to do it, perfectly, then it's on this side. So I just leave it out because this is also covered on the face. This problem. Even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. And then you breathe in for me. Breathe out. Take a sip of water. Go ahead and take a sip of water. So in your booklets, step number 4. In your booklets in step number 4, you'll see all the points. So you've got the eyebrows. So let's do the points. And I want to see you doing the points. The eyebrow. That's great. That's really great. That's great. That's really good. That's great. And it's more where it's not like in the middle. It's more to this side, because even here in the middle, there is a point to clear the bladder. The bladder and the kidney meridian go right through the middle. And the bladder and the kidney is associated with unlocking all emotional pain. So it's right here. That's where the point is, okay? Here. The next one is here, this temple. The temple. That's great. That's great. That's really great. The next one is here under the eye. Under the eye. Under the nose. That's great. Perfect. Next one's the chin. That's great. The collarbone is not right on the collarbone. It's slightly below it. Slightly below it. And then the final one is under the arm here. Here. Yeah, that's correct. For some people, this can be painful because this is linked to your adrenals and stress within the body. Okay? For some people, so be gentle. And then the finger points here. So the reason I use the finger points, not everyone uses the finger points, is because in Japanese medicine, the finger points each finger has an attitude associated with it. And I'm going to share these attitudes with you in a moment. So the finger, the next finger, the next finger, and the next finger. And come back here. And then once you come back here, you ask yourself, what's my number at now? Where your number can either increase or stay the same or decrease. Now, if it increases, you say, great. If it stays the same, you say, great. If it becomes less, you say, great. This is based on hypnotherapy actually, because see, EFT is not a process of making it up. It's a process of telling the truth. And so by saying great, you're acknowledging yourself and saying, you know what, this is where I am now and this is great. Because how many times have you found you've tried to fix something or make it better or force it into something? So by saying great, you actually allow and accept wherever it is at. And sometimes when it's higher, it's good. because that means you've hit something even bigger. And it's ready to come out and be cleared. And sometimes it goes down. And sometimes it stays the same. And when it stays the same, it just means you need to ask better questions about what's happening. Okay? Take a breath in from your nose, out through your mouth. Put all your books down now. Put everything down and stand up. So as you stand up, I'm going to do a little experiment with you, okay? I don't know what's going to happen. It's just a little experiment. I want you to take care of your bodies in this experiment, though. So if your body, you have aches and pains, just be really mindful and careful with what your body wants. Because in the moment we're going to bend down, I'm going to ask you to try to bend down. You just go as far as you can go. That's all I'm going to be asking you to do. Then when you stand up, we're going to do a little bit of EFT and tapping. And then we're going to bend down again, and we're going to notice what's going to happen. Okay, so in a moment, just like this isn't the time to do like your yogas and like warrior pose and scorpio and all that kind of stuff and legs in the air and handstand and all this. None of that happening right now. You're just going to try to bend down and see how far it is for you. So I'm going to do mine where it's comfortable. So for me, it's just above the ankle area, okay? And then you just come up. Now, before I begin this tapping sequence, shout out at me something that's bothering you. Just shout it at me, whatever it is. Just tell me. Your the shoulder here. Shoulder, which side is that, right or left? How long has it been bothering you for? Almost a year. Okay, great. So shoulder here, almost a year. What else? Lower back, yeah, good. Lower back and heels, great. Neck. What else? Left knuckles and left what? Left hips. Give me something that's not physical. Hand, something, yes. Creative blocks. How long have you had this creative block? Since a month. Great. What else? Shout at me. What else? Fear. What's the fear about?
Ankle. Just about situations at home.
Situations at home. What was that? Ankle? Yeah, what was that, sir? Ankle. What's happened to the ankle?
Paining for a year.
Huh?
It's paining for a year.
Paining for a year. Okay. So let's just do a little experiment. So even though I have this fear and I have this pain, it's in my shoulder, it's in my ankle, it's in my heel, it's in my lower back, it's in my back. It really bothers me. I have this block. I have this creative block. I don't want it. I've had this ankle pain for 1 year. I don't know what to do about it. It's just so hard. I love and accept myself anyway. Come here. This ankle pain. This neck pain. This shoulder pain. This back pain. The person who's the pain in the back. The person who's the pain in the butt. The person who's the pain in the neck. Suppose somehow I could be more flexible. Breathe in for me. What if I could relax more? I wonder what that would be like. What if I could go further? Suppose somehow I stopped stopping myself. What if I did get unblocked? I wonder what that would be like. I wonder what it would be like to be free from pain. Suppose somehow I never felt fear. I wonder what I would do in my life. I wonder who I would be without fear. Suppose somehow I could be more flexible. I wonder what that would be. Just tap here, breathe in for me. Out. Breathe in again. And breathe in again. Very good. And now bend down and notice, is it worse than before, same as before, is it better than before? So for who here is it worse? Put your hand up. It's got worse. Okay, great. Remember that. For who here has it stayed the same? Put your hand up. Okay, great. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great. Who here has got better? Put your hand up. Better, got better. Like it improved. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not that tall. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 45, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 50. About 70, 65 to 70% of you, without me using your exact words, I just got location from some people, you got a benefit. Some of you stayed the same. The reason some of you stayed the same is because I need to go specific with what's going on for you. Does that make sense? And some of you, it got worse because it would have hit something more that's ready for clearing. Does that make sense? So take another breath in through your nose and out through your mouth and take a seat. Great. What number's your shoulder pain at now, Shobhaji? What number would you give it? It's a 3. What number was it at before? Come here, come here. Yeah, so just share with us what it was at and what's it at now.
I couldn't even raise my hands straight. Just be more comfortable. Straight like that. I keep it for quite some time at this position. I always raise my hand in this way. It's never been straight. But till the time she told us, put your hand down or settle down, it remained up and now also it's on top. So I guess it has helped and it has come down.
Beautiful.
See, the pain is not there now. The pain is actually not there now and I'm holding my hand for quite some time, which is not
Give a round of applause.
It's really not possible. I'm perpetually complaining of this pain and like manipulating how my hand could go up all this time. But now it is still out top.
Beautiful, thank you. Wow.
Thanks to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Give another round of applause. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Who here has some pain left? Where is it? What number is it at now? What number was it at before? More than 10. What was it before? Come here. So it was 20 before and it's 10 now, okay? Okay, so I'm going to hold this for you, okay? Okay, so just tell me now, describe to me, which heel is it in? Both your heels? Mm-hmm. Okay. Which is more?
The right.
Beautiful. Give me a color in your right heel.
Red.
Red, thank you. Give me a sensation in your right heel.
Absolutely terrible.
Okay, great. So red, absolutely terrible, right heel, 10 on 10.
Yes.
How long ago did it begin?
Maybe more than a year.
Okay, and what happened a year ago?
Don't really remember, but I normally walk in the house without slippers, so.
Do you remember the day that you noticed something happened to my heel?
Not really.
When was the first time you noticed that you had this problem?
It started in the mornings when I used to wake up. I just couldn't put my feet down on the floor. Just couldn't.
And how did it make you feel the first time it happened?
It was like, what's going wrong? There's something terrible happening.
Okay, great.
So,
Let's begin with that. So everyone tap along with me, and we're going to tap along with that. Okay? Even though it felt like something terrible is happening in my right heel, 10 on 10.
10 on 10.
The color is
The color is red.
still red. Okay, the color is red.
The color is red.
Give me the sensation now. What's the sensation now?
Terrible.
Terrible sensation. When I get out of bed in the morning,
When I get out of bed in the morning,
that's when I can feel it.
that's when I can feel
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
When I get out of bed in the morning
When I get out of bed in the morning
and I put my feet on the ground,
and I put my feet in the ground,
it's really bad then.
it's really bad.
This terrible pain in my heel.
This terrible pain in my heel.
When else in your life have you had something terrible happen? You don't need to give me what it was. You can keep it private. I just want a code word for it, that you know what it is, we don't know what it is. You can use any inanimate object like sellotape or red, green, yellow, I don't mind, stairway, heaven, any word that you will know what that word is. We don't need to know what it is. Give us what the word is.
Hospital.
Great, hospital. Where in the body do you feel hospital?
Mind.
Great. In your mind, what number would you give it?
10.
10. Great. So come here again. Tap along. Even though
Even though
I feel hospital,
I feel hospital,
in my mind,
in my mind,
it's a 10 on 10.
it's a 10 on 10.
Makes me feel really terrible.
Makes me feel really terrible.
I love and accept myself
I love
anyway.
and accept myself anyway.
Hospital in my mind.
Hospital in my mind.
It's really terrible.
It's really terrible.
This hospital in my mind.
This hospital in my mind.
So terrible.
It's so terrible.
It was very terrible.
It's very terrible.
It made me feel
Made me feel emotional.
emotional. You just keep tapping here. You just feel the emotion. That's okay. We're going to be right here with you. That's okay. Just breathe for me. Can I touch you? Am I allowed to touch you? Give me your hand. Breathe for me. So emotional. Really emotional. Really emotional. So emotional. It's really terrible. So terrible. Very emotional. It's over now. It's finished. It just got stuck inside me. That's okay. I'm right here with you. Just breathe for me. Just breathe. I'm right here with you. Can I come a little closer? Just breathe for me. Just breathe. I'm right here. Breathe in and out. Just breathe it out. I'm safe now.
I'm safe now.
I'm okay now.
I'm okay.
I wanted to imagine that past you that was involved in whatever this was that was called hospital. I want you to imagine her in your heart now. Can you do that? Okay, and as you imagine her in your heart, I want you to imagine that you're touching her collarbone and you're saying to her, I love you. We'll say it for you. You don't need to. Can we say it for her? I love you. You're safe now. It's okay. It happened. It's finished. I really love you. I'm sorry it happened. Please forgive me. It happened. It's over now. I'm so sorry it happened. I love you. really sorry it happened. It's over now. You're safe. I love you. I'm sorry you felt that way. I love you. I'm here for you now. I know, isn't that amazing?
It was. It seriously was. Amazing. It was just like, I felt something good. I think it was a healing. I know it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's check to be healed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Serious. It doesn't hurt.
Give it a round of applause!
It seriously doesn't hurt. I think I should do this more often.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love this.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Serious. Thank you.
Thank you. Give it another round of applause. It really is amazing stuff, and it works so fast. I mean, I knew one lady, she's a very well-known counselor in Mumbai. She is a presenter as well, and she came on my 3-day seminar, and she came because she had fibromyalgia. Do you know what fibromyalgia is? Fibromyalgia is pain in the muscles. You wake up with it every single day, debilitating pain. And she attended day 1 of my seminar. On day 1, I cover, how do you release stress and tension, where I show people how can you actually do that with someone else. So I teach it, and then I teach someone to use it on themselves for self-healing, and I teach them how to use it on somebody else and get a result exactly like that on somebody else, where people leave having the skills and the tools. I'm not doing it, there's no magic in me. I really want you to get it. I'm just teaching a technique, okay? And she attended all of day 1, so I did tension, physical tension in the morning. Then I taught after lunch something known as Tell the Story, which is where you go to a past memory and you clear it. And it's a process that I teach so that whoever leaves that seminar can use it on themselves as well. And then in the afternoon, I did something known as cravings, where people can come with a chocolate craving, a cigarette craving, alcohol craving. And so I taught how do you work with a craving, because with a craving, there's 3 different layers. With a craving, there's the surface level, which is this substance is yummy, juicy, salty, masala magic, it's adventure. Once I was working with someone and she loved the taste of kurkure. She's like, oh my God, it's so delicious, but it tastes like egg after a while, like as in bad egg. Like initially we did it and she's like, oh, it's yummy, it's great. And then we kept tapping. She's like, it smells of rotten eggs. I can't believe I actually like this. And I said, well, what about the kurkure do you like? And she used to have it at night at 9:30, 10 at night. Like some people like tea at 4 in the afternoon. There's a reason for that, by the way. So she liked it more in the evening. And I said, what is it that it's giving you? She's like, adventure. And I said, what adventure is missing in your life? And she felt lonely. She felt alone. She felt there was no excitement. There was no romance in her life. And the way she filled that gap was by eating kurkure. And we tapped on that. So the surface level is, all the kind of it's yummy, it's magic. The next level is the emotion that you feel when you have that. And then the third level, which is a deeper level, which is at the root cause, which you did spontaneously today. Yeah, you just went there you just did it. It was your day today, huh? And she went to the deeper level, which is the wound, the hurt that meant that she was having kurkure. And guess what happened? She never had another kurkure in her whole life. In fact, I get hate mail from kids after the third day, the first day, the third session. Dear Rangana, because of you, Mama no longer buys chocolate cake for my birthday because she doesn't eat chocolate cake anymore thanks to you. No, I got a second one. Dear Rangana, because of you, coconut macaroons no longer come to our house anymore because my father no longer likes to eat them. So, I tell the parents, please, will you not do that with your kids? Let them have what they want to have. Once I had this woman called Emma Voss, she came. She got rid of her chocolate craving the first year, the second year, the cake craving. The third year, she came back, she got rid of her coconut craving. And she also dropped like a size in a dress every time she came. So I teach that in the afternoon, day 3. And then Sejal came in on day 2. And that night, she used the EFT on herself in the evening. I didn't ask her to do it, she did it. She herself started to use whatever I had taught. The next day she comes in and she said, no fibromyalgia pain. I'm like, what? She's like, no fibromyalgia pain. And I said, what happened? And she had uncovered something for herself that night with her family members. She was working with her family members. And she said, that cleared, just like happened here. Pain gone. I've had people come with phobias, for example. On day 2 in the morning, I cover more complex memories. For example, we've had people who've been involved with September 11th. Or someone's had an accident. Or have any of you lost anyone? Grief? You lost a family member? I've lost a family member, more than one, many family members. Unresolved grief can get stored as illness inside the body. In fact, 85% of illness is known to be stress-related. And so all we're doing is relaxing the body, removing the stress, because when the body's relaxed, it can go about the healing process on its own, okay? And so, so on day 2 in the morning, I cover how do you work complex memories, and then in the afternoon, we work on fears and phobias. Now, some people say to me, yeah, I have a fear of water, so what? Who cares? It doesn't matter, I don't need to work on it. This is the thing. If there is a fear there, it's like having a balloon and pushing it down and keeping it down, keeping it down. I remember once I was doing a corporate workshop and I went in the corporate area to actually, it was supposed to be a corporate workshop and there's me teaching EFT, like emotional well-being, and we're working on memories, past issues, emotions. Feels totally unrelated, doesn't it, to being in the workplace. There's this one woman there, this was in Bangalore, she hadn't driven in over 7 years because something had happened to her, something so practical like driving. It was her birthday the next day, by the way. And so it was like, okay, let's just do a little demonstration and see what happens. Her husband and her child came that evening with the car. That evening she drove. We have it caught on camera. And you know what she said? She said, this fear, now that I no longer have this fear, I can take bolder steps at work. Do you see? Because if you hold fear down, it's like it takes up all this energy, and once you get rid of that fear, you have so much more potential that becomes available. There's just something there that's just holding in place. So I teach how do you work with fears and phobias on day 2. And then in the afternoon of day 2, I teach how do you work with kids, with 0 to 5 years old, with 5 to 8 years old, with 8 to 13 years old. She's the most well-behaved child I've ever met, by the way. And then it's so incredible and so just beautifully, just a delight watching her. Thank you for bringing her. And then teenagers, 13 to 16-year-olds. And then on day 3, I work with limiting beliefs. Because we have thoughts that happen. For example, I'm not good enough. I can't make it work. I'm a failure. I won't be successful. So how do we get those thoughts and change those thoughts into more empowering thoughts like I can do it? It is possible. And so I teach a process all morning on day 3. And I have people who wanted to earn money and they couldn't earn money. And they uncover beliefs they learned from their family members. For example, greedy people earn too much money. Don't get too greedy. If you're too greedy, there's something wrong with you. I had one woman who wanted a job with the National Geographic. And, the great company, you know, with the photography and the video, and she wanted a job with them, and she had a belief that she'll fail the interview. Because when she was earlier on in her life, she went for an interview and she failed it. We cleared that. That day itself, she got the offer to go for the interview, by the way. And she went on to get, it was a content role, not a photography role. She went on to get the job with National Geographic. So that's what I cover in the 3-day program. And I'll give you some other examples as well. If you open your booklets on page number 18. Can you see? Can you see this gentleman here, page number 18? So this is Dr. Rajesh. He's actually a naturopathic doctor in Navi Mumbai, by the way. On day 1, he healed his back pain in 17 minutes, by the way. He then went on to become a practitioner of this process called EFT, and he integrated it within his private practice in Navi Mumbai, where he works with other patients, and he gets 80% results within 1 to 3 sessions, by the way, of pain going away. He specializes in pain. That's his area of expertise. Look at the next one. This woman here, my panic attacks dissolved. Her name is Shalini. She's a Mauritian. I met her in the UK. She couldn't travel on the underground or metro on the tube. And she did the EFT process, and she was much more comfortable traveling on the underground or tube. So it works for panic attacks. The next one, this is Avni. She used the EFT process to motivate herself to go on a health plan. So EFT per se did not make her lose the weight. She used the EFT process to be more disciplined in her health choices that she took. And she went on to shed 20 kgs. In fact, she shed even more than that in 12 weeks, by the way. This next one, this is a trainer in Delhi. His name is Shri Gopal. And I really remember this session. This was an incredible, it was like a tall man, he was a trainer. And it was a demonstration on stage, I remember, and he'd been carrying all this emotional pain, you know. And for a gentleman to declare there's emotional pain there, it's not common. And he's a very well accomplished consultant. And he said, I've been carrying this emotional pain and it just shut me down. Like I just cannot seem to flow in my life. And all those years of emotional pain. And this was a longer session. This was a 40-minute session that we did, you know. So some within minutes, like Tina. Some within 17 minutes, you know. Some within 20 minutes. Some within an hour. Where he said, wow, I just was set free of my years of emotional pain that I had. This next woman, Uma, at the bottom, page 20, she was an IT professional. How many of you work, you have a career? Put your hand up. You work for a company or some form like that. Now, the act of presenting is a skill in a corporate environment where you have to be able to present, put your case, put a proposal. If you're unable to do it, it can hamper someone's career. And Uma wanted to be able to present in public, and I didn't work with her. She worked with someone else that did the course on day 2, and in the afternoon, she herself stood up in front of the whole class and she did a public speak. Did you know fear of public speaking is the #1 fear in the world? It's the #1. Then you have the fear of unknown as well. Then you have Sadhana here. She's a yoga teacher based in Rishikesh, but she was originally from Iran or Iraq. It's either Iran or Iraq. And this was a curious, because I didn't really interact with her much. She kind of hid in the back of class. I didn't really see her, didn't really talk to her. And she came back to one of these introductory seminars 9 months later in Delhi. I was in a venue called Zorba the Buddha, and she said, I went home. So this was home would be either Iraq or Iran, one of the countries. I went home, and she said, I opened the box of photographs, and I no longer felt sadness in my heart. And she didn't even work on those specific areas, by the way, during EFT. She just worked on whatever was present for her then. Then the next page, this was Emma, where she gave up chocolate. This next one, 22, Smitha. You know, she's an astrologer. And she said something that filled me with joy and sadness. And she said, this is the first time in my life I felt truly happy. Sadness because no one deserves that. Everyone deserves to be happy. So, in my case, I remember attending EFT training in England, and as I shared with you, I had migraines. And my migraines were not once in a while, they were every single day. I woke up with it, and I went to sleep with it. And my migraines were vomiting migraines, where I felt I was going to throw up, like acidity, and it was very intense. And I never went on EFT training to cure the migraines. I went just for myself to learn. Because something happened that day when my mom worked with me. And I did the 3-day training, and then leaving it, I wrote down my 100 memories that felt they were not at peace. And I used the process I learned on training every day. And I worked on one memory every day, 10 minutes, in the morning, after brushing my teeth. It's like I had my routine. Get up, brush my teeth, have my 10 minutes. And sometimes I didn't even finish the memory. I didn't even get it perfect. I couldn't even remember at the end what I worked on. One day I just noticed, wow, migraine pain not there. And it went down from every day to every other day. From every other day to once a week, to twice a week, to once a month. And now, do I get migraines? Yes, I do. Once or twice a year. Just like anybody would in a normal life. Having it every day, vomiting, is not normal. It's unhealthy. And there was a study done in America on 70,000 patients. This is the largest study ever conducted. And what they found was those who had unresolved emotional upsets from early on in life had a higher chance of cancer, of arthritis, of lung disease, of heart disease, of low self-confidence, of the requirement for multiple sexual partners born out of more of an addictive habit rather than a habit of, rather than being free, which is, I'm completely open to people choosing their own lifestyle. So I'm not judging a lifestyle. I'm just saying that it was born from an addictive habit, okay? And the requirement to take drugs. Now, once those childhood issues were resolved, guess what happens? Disease reverses. You see, if you can get a mutation, so mutation is a change in a DNA happen. See, I'm a little bit of a geek, by the way, so I don't, any technique I've ever learned, I've researched myself, and I've worked out all the clinical studies. And I've catalogued over 250 clinical studies in EFT, because I didn't want to be part of a therapy unless I knew the evidence behind it. Yeah, so if you can get a mutation in your DNA to create cancer, surely you can get a mutation to uncreate cancer. Does that make sense? I really want you to get this. Illness does not have to be there forever. So, to let go, I recommend the EFT process, because it's a process of letting go. Life is not about putting something in. Life is about taking something out. Because when you take something out, all that's left is our innate selves, our highest potential.